just me and my guitar.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Wonka Vikings. Happy Friday. It is Valentine's Day. It is also Friday. It is also the last day of school before a 3-day weekend. So it's a very exciting day here. I want to just give us a couple of reminders. If you have a stuffed animal today, here's mine I'll be walking around with. You are free to have it out and use it and have it sit next to you in the classroom so that everybody has someone to sit with. But if your teacher asks you to put it in your backpack, you need to. And if it's not small enough to fit in your backpack, you can't have it. If you brought a bag of goodies or balloons this morning, even though I said not to, they are going to be put in the front office with your name on it, and you will be allowed to come and get them at the end of the day. We can't be walking around with gift bags and stuff like that. That's way too distracting to learning. All right, yesterday I got to go to dance class and see the African dance, the teacher that was here, and then the students participating in African dance in honoring Black History Month. And also many of our teachers participated in wearing some traditional and African-inspired dress yesterday, and so that was a great thing to see as well. So we'll continue to celebrate and honor African-American heritage throughout the rest of this month. I already said there's no school on Monday, so enjoy President's Day / Miss Watson's birthday. I like to say I gave everyone in the whole school the day off for my birthday, but I didn't really make that decision. That just happened to be a coincidence. So enjoy Monday. The school will be open, but because those of us who work 12 months have to work on Monday, but those of you who only work 10 months and students, you have that extra day off. So come back ready, refreshed to work hard next week. I don't want to see candy wrappers all over the school today. If you are going to eat some candy, you need to ask permission first from your teacher, and then all those wrappers need to go in the trash. If there are a ton of wrappers all over the building today, I'm going to consider canceling field day, and I don't want to do that because next week, Mr. Cordley is going to come to your lunches and talk to you about field day that we're going to have here at Walker. Now, I'm talking field day like you used to have in elementary school, okay? So fun stuff. Tug of war, different things like that. So I don't want to give away all the exciting parts of it, but you got to keep our campus clean and we got to follow all our directions, okay, in order to be able to do that. So no candy wrappers all over the place. There will be no YMCA after school today because there are experiencing some difficulties in the number of people who can work, so no YMCA. So if you need to right now ask your first period teacher to take your phone out and either message through text or give your parents a call to let them know that there is no YMCA today. I'm going to do a phone call out in just a few minutes that your parents should receive, letting them know no YMCA. So everybody will be going right off campus today. And then I want to close with something today just to remind us all about safety. Today, and we're going to take a moment of silence in a second, is marks the 2-year anniversary of the tragedy at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School where 17 students lost their lives. And that was a tragedy where someone came on campus who should not have been on campus and then, of course, had bad intentions and killed 17 people. Our lives have changed at school since that happened because now we have to do lots of things. Lockdown drills, safer corners, right? Knowing where those spaces are in our classroom, staying locks, lights out of sight, different things like that. That all happened, and those changes were made as a result of the tragedy that happened at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. So 2 things happened yesterday at Walker, not tragedies, but that remind us that we need to stay safe. Never, ever, ever open an outside door to let anyone in. I don't care who it is. Don't open the door. If it's an adult, they use their badge to scan in or they use a key to get in. Yesterday, some students who were exiting the hallway that is behind the media center by 117, when you exited at the end of the day, some high school students came inside the building. That is not okay. High school students don't need to be in our building or on our campus without permission. So those students, we want to make sure that you never open that door down there to allow someone to come in. And then last night, someone who was walking through the front lobby while they were here for the YMCA opened the front door to let a parent in, but the school was closed. I was here, but the school was closed. So never open the door for anyone, or the outside gate, the gate that's in the courtyard, that black gate. Do not open that door, that gate, to let people inside. Everyone must come through the front office where they push the button, where we visually look to see who they are, and then we open or don't open the door based upon who they are. That is a safety measure that we have to keep in place. So please help us. It's very, very important to do so. No hoodies. Man, today, there's never going to be a day that I'm going to be so strict on no hoodies. So do not put your hoodie on. I will take your hoodie and I will keep it until your parents come pick it up. We're going to be safe today. We're going to make sure that we're following all directions. My job is to keep everyone here safe. I'll be walking around, seeing what you're doing in class today. I hope you're having fun, but also learning lots. So let's have a fabulous Friday, everybody. All right, have a great day. Be safe and kind.
Join the After School Zone and Summer Zone for the experience of your life. The Zone is a safe place for Orange County middle school students to have fun with their friends and learn new things like robotics, STEM, and the arts. And it is completely free. Register at a middle school near you and get in the zone.
In 1375, Spanish map makers are charting the known world. On a map of North Africa, they draw a picture of a man who has status. More gold than anyone else, and he makes all the rules. The text says, "So abundant is the gold which is found in his country, that he is the richest and most noble king in the land." His name is Mansa Musa. In 1312, when he takes power, he inherits a string of titles. King of Kings, Lion of Mali, and perhaps, most important of all, Lord of the Mines.
A survey put Mansa Musa as the world's richest man of all time. They estimated his fortune at some $400 billion. For comparison, Bill Gates came 12th on the list, with something close to a quarter of Mansa Musa's wealth. Mansa Musa is one of the most incredible characters in history, and few of us have ever heard of him.
Musa rules an immense African empire.
The Empire of Mali had the largest resources of gold known in the world at that time. All gold in the kingdom belonged to Mansa Musa. It was all his to do with as he pleased.
Thousands of his subjects toil away in his gold mines.
The power that Mansa Musa had is hard to imagine in the modern era. He had the power of life and death over everybody in his empire.